Inside the Lines is brought to you by Hendrick Honda of Charleston. When you buy a new or pre-owned vehicle, our Advantage program takes care of you for life. Make Hendrick Honda of Charleston your first choice for your next vehicle. Visit their showroom at 1478 Savannah Highway in Charleston or online at charlestonhonda.com. And there's a shot of the bucket where less than 24 hours ago, Willis Hall received a pass from Joe Cheely, the freshman point guard for the College of Charleston. And Willis able to get the layup as the College of Charleston erased a 14-point deficit. They outscored Charlotte 10-2 in the final 39 seconds, and Charleston wins it by a final of 83-82 to improve to 1-1 on the season. With that, we welcome you to Inside the Lines here on CFCSports.com. I'm Jeff McCarriger. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of basketball to talk about this week. Obviously, a huge win for the guys last night, coming off that loss against Louisville, where they really played well last Saturday, and had a big win last night against a very tough Charlotte squad. And next up, they'll play Asheville on Friday, then turn around and play Miami on Monday. But again, a great win last night for the guys, now 1-1. But up next, not a whole lot of time to prepare for UNC Asheville. They come in on Friday. Coach got a chance to talk about it.
Yeah, the big kid inside is a very good player, fifth-year senior, and their four-man is kind of like a facilitator or point guard forward for them. And then they have a freshman leading them in scoring right now. So another test. Nothing's easy. Nothing's going to be given to you. Just got to get our rest, get acclimated, get comfortable, and go out and play our game. Well, we practice today and tomorrow, and but that's the first time I've had four guys in over 30 minutes. So we're going to have to, go over things. But the key thing is being fresh on Friday.
College of Charleston men's team now 1-1 on the season with the loss at Louisville and then the win last night, of course, right here on this court against Charlotte. Guys will be in action against UNC Asheville on Friday night. You can catch that game with a tip-off at 7:30. You can watch it here locally on MyTV, or you can listen on ESPN Radio 910. We'll switch from the men's side over to the women's side. They're also 1-1. Had a big win at home right here on this court against Kennesaw State. Great start to the season. Then they went on the road, struggled a bit against Winthrop, so now 1-1 on the season. And a huge test coming up next for Natasha Adair and her squad as they take on South Carolina in Columbia.
Thursday, again, at South Carolina, 8 p.m., Fox Sports South. Why not? To have an opportunity to play against another good opponent, another postseason opponent, will show our girls just what it's going to be like in March. And I know that we talk about this in November, but what are we preparing for? And every day is an opportunity to play deep in March, and that's what you want to do. Again, South Carolina is a top program in the country. They have a Hall of Fame coach, but again, we've been on that stage before. And a lot of their kids, our kids played AAU with. So it's 5 of them, it's 5 of us. Is it going to be a dogfight? Absolutely, on their court, but that's why you play this game. So I'm excited about it, and but again, that game's on Thursday, and then we have another one on Sunday. It's this time of year. The marathon begins.
Coach A and her squad again 1-1 now on the season. A big test coming up on Thursday night as they will hit the road in Columbia against the South Carolina Gamecocks. We'll switch now from women's basketball over to volleyball, and what a heartbreaking loss for the volleyball team this past weekend. It was number 1 College of Charleston against number 2 Northeastern in the CAA. Both these teams battling for the championship of the regular season, the CAA. It went to 5 sets, and the College of Charleston would lose on senior night right here on this court. But the good news is volleyball team back in action this weekend against Towson and against Delaware. Still a chance to win that outright title in the CAA.
I think that we've done everything that we needed to do to put ourselves in a great position. It would have been great to clinch the championship on senior day at home in the last home game, but it just didn't happen that way. And fortunately, we've put ourselves in a position to have 2 more opportunities on the road to clinch the outright championship. And I think the team is excited about having those opportunities and disappointed about the loss, but again, we weren't the better team on that day, and Northeastern did what they needed to do to be successful, and give them all the credit on that win.
Volleyball team back in action this weekend with a chance to clinch the outright regular season title here in the CAA with matches against Towson and Delaware. We'll have all the recap on that for you next week right here in Inside the Lines. Abbreviated show for you this week. No one-on-one and 5 burning questions. We'll try and do it again next week. Obviously, all the teams right now in the heart of their season. A lot of teams are traveling, so we'll get back to that next week here on Inside the Lines. By the way, if you're interested in basketball tickets, there are still seats available. Give us a call at 953-CFC. That's 953-CFC, or you can log on for more information to cfcsports.com. You don't want to miss the action, especially after what we saw right here on the court last night in that win for the guys. 83-82 on the last second shot and layup by Willis Hall, as the Cougars now 1-1 on the season. Thanks for tuning in this week. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can contact us anytime by hitting us up on Twitter at CFC Video. That's at CFC Video, or you can shoot us an email anytime. Inside the Lines 13, Inside the Lines 13 at gmail.com. For Kyle Apat and for Rob, I'm Jeff McCarriger. Thanks for watching this week. We'll talk to you again next week on Inside the Lines right here on CFCsports.com.